What is it, guys? Hi once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cacao Kingdom. If you guys remember, I did post a PvE world exploration tier list today, and now I am going to be updating you guys on the PvP arena tier list for Cacao Kingdom. That is going to be updated for the Dark Cacao as well as the Affogato update that we had in late February, and now it is going to be updated for March 2022 tier list. Alright, anyways guys, just before I start the tier list, I do want to let you guys know once again that this tier list is going to be solely based on my experience and my opinion, so you guys do not need to follow any of the things that I say in this tier list at all. It is all up to you guys, and always realize that this is going to be your game, and if you guys do want to use certain cookies that may not be on the list here, you do not need to worry about it. But I just want to let you guys know, as a competitive player as well as a content creator who is constantly making contents for Cacao Kingdom, I just want to say that it is going to be important to invest in certain cookies that are going to help you, especially if you guys want to play this game competitively in the arena. Anyways guys, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the tier list. So if you guys look right over here on the screen, it is going to be our February 2022 tier list. Alright, so if you guys look right here, it is going to be added Eclair as well as T-Knight here. And there are going to be a lot of different changes that I am going to currently make to this tier list, as well as adding Affogato as well as Dark Cacao. So let's just start out with the two new cookies that we have. So if you guys remember, I did put Dark Cacao on SS tier for the PvE tier list, as well as Affogato and I believe A+ tier for PvE. So it is going to be pretty much the same here. Affogato is going to be placed on an A+ tier, and the reason why is because Affogato just does not have a very good placing inside of the arena right now. So if you guys remember, we do have Cotton, who is going to be a very good support as well as a healer and a damage dealer, but on top of that, Cotton has a continuous heal, right? So added with a parfait, Affogato's damage is going to be negated by these continuous heals, and that's the reason why when you guys are using Affogato, you have to and I do highly recommend that you guys combo it, or group the damage up with other burst damages, so that you guys can actually take advantage of the debuff as well as the curse that Affogato cookie actually casts onto that one particular cookie. So if you guys did watch my quote-unquote assassination team using Affogato, Eclair as well as Raspberry, then you guys were able to see that Affogato is going to be using that skill followed up after Eclair as well as Raspberry to deal a ton of damage to that one cookie. And I would say right now, inside of the arena, Affogato doesn't really have a crazy huge impact on the teams, and I'll say the cookie that has a higher impact is definitely going to be Dark Cacao. So Dark Cacao has that injury, which is going to decrease the maximum HP of the enemy team by 15%, and as well as it's going to increase all the way up to 25%, I believe. You guys can let me know down in the comments below if I did make any mistakes. It could be 17.5, but I know that it can stack up to 2 times when Dark Cacao does use the skill twice. And that's the reason why Dark Cacao is absolutely insane right now, because of the fact that you have that injury, as well as adding onto that attack debuff as well as defense debuff, and also having the ability to get rid of shields is going to negate a lot of the extra shield that Eclair as well as Pure Vanilla is going to be casting onto the enemy team. So Dark Cacao is pretty much right now going to be a very standard cookie inside of the arena, and you will see a lot of different people using Dark Cacao alongside someone like Hollerberry, Strawberry Crepe, as well as T-Knight, or even solo Dark Cacao right now. So I just want to let you guys know that if you guys do have Dark Cacao and you guys were able to pull Dark Cacao, don't forget to invest in him and make him a pretty much a very important part of your team for not only the world exploration but also for the arena, and I'll say more so for arena. So with the 2 new cookies added into the tier list, I do want to make some adjustments that I feel like needs to be added into the tier list right now, and that is going to be first moving Strawberry Crepe all the way up to SS tier. So the reason why I've moved a Strawberry Crepe to S tier was because of the fact that Hollerberry was just very good solo tank, as well as just comboing it with Cocoa was just a better option than a Strawberry Crepe. But however, with the addition of new cookies, especially someone like Eclair as well as Dark Cacao, I'll have to say Strawberry Crepe with with that 50% damage reduction casted on 2 of your lowest HP cookie is going to be a crucial thing for your cookies to survive the initial burst damage that some of the cookies like Seafair as well as Frost Queen is going to cast onto your team. I do want to bump up Strawberry Crepe all the way up to SS tier now, and I would say Pure Vanilla is still going to be at an S tier. He is being used, however, he's constantly being switched around with someone like Cotton as well as someone like Cream Puff, so I'll just have to keep Pure Vanilla at an S tier as of now, and the rest of the cookies over here on the top are going to be S tier. Alright, and then someone that I do want to move up from an A+ tier is going to be T-Knight. T-Knight is definitely going to be an S tier as of right now, if not SS tier. But I do want to say S tier because of the fact that he requires a specific team in order for him to actually work out. Of course, he is going to be able to utilize some like weak teams or even glass cannon teams where he's just going to be the one to survive and all the other cookies are going to die. But of course, that's not going to always work out. But with a lot of the new teams that are coming out, especially with the new remedy treasure that has been added into the game, I have to say Tina is a very strong cookie right now, and I'm confident to say that Tina is going to be in a lot of the upper rank team as well. So Tina is going to be moved up to an S tier, and then some of the cookies that I am going to be moving down is going to be someone like Rye as well as Snow Sugar as well as Mala Sauce. Alright, so the reason why I'm moving some of these cookies down is because of the fact that they're either not being used at all or they're just not finding a good place inside of the arena right now. So if you guys remember Snow Sugar, the Summoner comp was a very strong and a standard team a lot of high-ranking players use. However, with the addition of Eclair as well as someone like Dark Cacao and T-Knight right now, I'll have to say the Snow Sugar as well as the Summoner comp is not being used as much. And with the addition of some, new burst team, the Summoners just don't have too much HP to survive all of that. So I want to move down Snow Sugar. Rye is going to be used, but I would have to say it's going to be the same thing as Snow Sugar. It's just not being used as much. The Ryman comp used to be very good, especially with the revival of Coco and the stun immunity. That team was very good. However, with the new addition of these cookies, just Rye comp is just not a thing that a lot of people are using. And as well as Molotov, the crit team that we used to have as well as the crit speed comp is just not being used. It's just not strong enough now, and you're just gonna have to work with Molotov if she's the only tank, and I wouldn't recommend you guys to invest too much into Molotov. So somebody I do want to move up is going to be Sorbet. Sorbet is going to be moved up to S tier, and the reason why is because there's just so many double tank comps, especially with the T-Knight right now, and Sorbet is the pure counter to those comps. Alright, so because of the fact that Sorbet Shark Cookie is able to deal true damage to the tanks based on their max HP, I'll have to say Sorbet Shark is just a great counter and going to be deserving the S tier at least for this arena. And I'll have to say for here, I do want to move up Squidding as well as Black Raisin to an A+ tier. They're still a very good damage dealer. And from the A tier, I am actually going to be moving down all of the speed comp down to a B tier. They are good, however, they're just not as good as they were before. Alright, so I do want to say these guys are going to be a B tier as of right now. And if you do want to have extra boost on some of the burst damage, then Espresso as well as Latte is still going to be a viable, as well as Mango and Licorice. However, they're just not as good as they used to be, and I would say compared to these cookies right here on B as well as C tier, you're just gonna find it better to have these cookies on the A tier as well as A+ tier. Anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this video on the updated PvP tier list for March 2022. Of course, this is again based on my experience as well as my opinion, so you guys do not need to agree with me at all means. If you do disagree, please let me know down in the comments below why you disagree and what you guys think each of these cookies should receive for their tier. Anyways guys, I hope you guys found the video helpful. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cacao Kingdom videos as well as live streams that I do on YouTube, because I will be posting more arena team comps that are going to constantly come out with the addition of new cookies. And if you guys do not want to miss out on that, make sure to hit that notification bell. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all next time.